Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is I, the Kingpin, King of the Streets, and you're on another edition of Killing the Business. And right next to me is Glenn Shirtless Sexton.
Well,
What's up, bro?
Not much. How's it going?
Say with bass.
Say with
how's
bass.
it going?
Hey,
how's it going?
Say it with your chest.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, before we get anything started, we just want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We want to give a shout out to Health Vape, one of the greatest things that I've ever seen on the market today. If you still vaping and you want to restore your vitality, energy, boost yourself, it's healthy. It's full of vitamins and minerals, man. Use promo code MWA pod. Definitely hit healthvape.com. It's definitely awesome. Also check out Sleef, man. If you want your Jimmy to be happy, yo, rock these bad boys, bro. Elephant trunk, got all the gimmicks, man. But if you're an athlete and you want to wear the sleeves, the headbands, definitely use the same promo code MWA pod. It's definitely off the chain, man. But like I said, when I want a banana hammock and I want to design it with, on the giggle stick, that's the shit I use. So, yo, we got a lot of news today, man. Breaking, off the hot presses shit. But before we get started, man, I'm speechless. I am like, this is the first time I ever felt excited besides seeing somebody else fatter than me. Thanks, Sexton.
You're welcome.
But I want to introduce our newest guest, not even guest, co-host. See, I'm just flustered, because this guy has a reputation in the business. We have a connection. He knows Nana. I don't hold that against him, but he knows Nana. I mean, he's one of the boys. He even looks like he shaves his head. We got the same complexion. He could run this show without me. And we got two kings on this show. Now we got two kings and a subject.
Yep.
So let me introduce, man. I'm trying to introduce this man.
Sorry.
Get a grip. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to you, the man of the hour, Tower of Power, man, King Mega.
Yo, what's up?
Much.
How you guys doing
man,
today?
hey, it's a pleasure having you on, man, as the news co-host.
Hold on. So were you saying that I'm fatter than you or Glenn's fatter than you?
Man, look at him. He's like
true.
Nah, he's not that. He's a good dude, man. I got a rag on him, man. He's like he's our new Robin, like in Howard Stern, man, or Baba Booey,
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
So Glenn, so I caught the show a couple times, and I've seen this like great, like sexy picture of this, like this dude, like there it is. There it is.
Dude,
sexy Glenn.
You know how much lint is in that belly button? You can knit a sweater.
You know the jackets that John Morrison used to wear all the time when he was in Eminem and WWE.
Yeah,
he came to me for that lint. Get that fur all over it.
Oh, that big old fur.
That was all me.
Bear.
That was all me.
Yo, you got to give Jim Cornette a call. You got beautiful Bobby, sweet Stan, and gorgeous Glenn.
Oh no!
There you go, gorgeous Glenn, big pepperoni
Glenn.
nipples.
Yes.
But hey, we got a lot of shit popping off this week. We have some breaking news. A lot of people got released from WWE. I mean, I just found out today. I mean, not even today, just like seconds ago. Yeah. Glenn, you the man with all the knowledge, all the information. Throw it at us, man. And I'm gonna let King Mega kick it off first.
Okay, well. Oh, do you want King to talk first, or do you want me?
No, I'm letting you say what you need to say, and I'm letting my homeboy set it off.
Okay, so of course, people got let go of in WWE and NXT. Some are being Tyler Breeze, Fandango, tag team Everrise, just Chase Parker, Matt Martell. Then we have August Gray, Aria Davari, Tony Nese, Marina Safer. I believe I'm saying his name right. Probably not.
Her.
My bad. Jesus. Going to get canceled. Then we have the Bollywood Boys, who actually was with Jinder Mahal back when he had his title run with the WWE Championship. Then we had Kurt Stallion, Arato Ruiz, I believe. And then we have Killian Dane to end it out.
Damo. So, yeah. So I know like today's a tough day for a lot of guys, and I'm understand the business side of things, but when I saw Fandango and Tyler Breeze, I'm like, those guys can work, and they have charisma and personality. And they had them on NXT to begin with to help train and develop their tag teams, right? So I don't get that. The one thing that really got to me, and this is personal, was Tony Nese. This guy is 30 or 31, has a fantastic body, all natural, and can work his ass off and does whatever you tell him, whenever you tell him, however you tell him. And to keep it 100, I texted him today and said, basically, keep your head up. They fucked up. This is a blessing in disguise, and they're going to beg you back in 2 years. And I wholeheartedly believe that. Believe that.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, Fandango and Tyler Breeze, I mean, they're a phenomenal talent, but thank God they stayed there long enough to make that paper, and hopefully they took their money and invested it and saved that money. So something like this happens, they're like, you know what, it is what it is. I'll go to AEW, go to Japan, go to ROH, but their pockets are fat. You know, that's good. But you know, Nice, I mean, I don't know his financial status. I know he was only there for, I'm not saying a minute, but you know, I mean, he didn't have the longevity like Tyler Breeze and you know, stuff like that. But hopefully he saved his money, which he looks like a cat that did that. But when like I said, man, it's just WWE is one of those things that you never safe, man. You never
safe.
That's why I keep telling people, save your money, man. Save your money, because 1 minute you're, don't worry about it, we got you, and then all of a sudden you get a letter in the mail saying, we're dropping you. So I mean, I would have been expecting it, especially after the last cut. I would have been like, let me get my shit right. Let me get my resume together, because I think you know, and I'm not trying to say like, you know, like I'm using Fandango as an example. Well, I'm next. You know, I'm not that good. But I'd rather just think outside the box and be like, you know what? Anything's possible. Let me be prepared just in case it comes sideways. If not, you know, at least I was ready. You know, but Glenn, what do you think, man? I mean, you're a huge fan. I mean, like, what's your opinion?
It was crazy. I mean, with Breeze and Fandango, I was like, what? Because I'm like, that makes no sense, because they've put the years in. I mean, hell, especially when they did developmental when NXT wasn't even a thing. When they were in Florida. I mean, they've been killing it since then. And then everybody else on the list, I really don't know that much about. I mean, Killian Dane, that's crazy. Tony Nese, kind of a big shocker for me, because I thought he was doing really good, especially in the Cruiserweight division. I thought they were going to do a little bit more with him, but...
And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they release him a while back ago and then brought him back again? Or was it somebody...
Tony Nese?
Wasn't he?
No, it wasn't Nese. It wasn't Nese.
Daniel Bryan was...
Daniel Bryan got fired.
But he wrestled with Daniel Bryan, and then they fired him. Daniel Bryan was his advocate, and they brought him back.
Definitely.
Oh no.
Yeah, Drew Gulak.
Yeah, no, he's still there.
No, thank you, Louis. I mean, you know what?
Yeah, Drew Gulak. He got fired like earlier.
Shit.
Earlier this year, then they brought him back. Yeah.
Yo, Mega, let me ask you a question, bro. I mean, if you got fired, right, and then they ask you to come back, will your mindset be like, man, you know, it's like breaking up with a female, you know, like when you're with a female in the beginning, you're like, oh, she'll never leave me. Then when she leaves you, you're like, man, she might drop me again. Do you think, like, if you had to go back, if like they did with Samoa Joe, what would you do? Would you try to like renegotiate to make sure that you're taken care of even better, just in case they did drop the bomb on you again?
If it was that quickly, like what happened to Joe, I think somebody fucked up and didn't clear it with Triple H. That's what I think happened. But if it was like a year and a half or so, I'd be like, look, you on my terms now. You want me back? You know, in the beginning, everybody wants to go there. Like, you'll like break a leg, you know, you'll like break, you know, miss birthday parties, weddings, whatever you got to do, stab your best friend in the back just to get signed, right? But then once you're there and you establish yourself, and then after you put in your time and your hard work and your energy and your mental health and your physical health, you put in X amount of time. And then if I would get fired and I put in just say like 8, 10, 12 years and get fired, and then they want me back, now it's on my terms. I want this, that, and the third. I want all these things. And if you don't meet them, guess what? I'm not coming. I'm going elsewhere. And I would think that I would have, like you said earlier, saved my money. And then once I was fired, go to either AEW, New Japan, or do something else, you know? And if you want me back, all right, you're going to have to pay for it. You want me back now. So here are my terms. That's just how it's going to be. And I give a lot of people credit. They started with these third-party companies. You know, they have a lot of things on Twitch and whatever, because a lot of people are like, yo, they can release me whenever. And just like any other sport, there's a certain lifespan to what we do. Nobody's going to be doing this when you're 70 years old, unless you're Ric Flair and you owe like $100 million and to Uncle Sam and all these other, crazy out there.
There's only a couple of dudes that could continue when they're old, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Hogan, and
so you got a plan for after wrestling. You do. And then when they stop that third party stuff, it's like, I guarantee you, Vince, to be like, all right, Angel, you can't do nothing with Twitch. You can't do it. But I'm sure he didn't say, all right, since I'm going to control your Twitch account or whatever outside project you got going, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, I'm going to increase your downside guarantee. I'm sure he didn't say that because they're a dime a dozen. I'll release Angel because there's 20 more Angels ready to knock down my door. And they're still going to, they're still going to have tryouts. They're still going to grab some indie talent. And then there's going to be more releases in 6 months. There's going to be your annual after WrestleMania release, and they're just going to recycle people. And at some point, someone's going to make a name of themselves, and then they're going to beg for that person back.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like the EC3 when he was in WWE and they didn't use him and they kicked him to the curb, and then he made his name in TNA, and then all of a sudden, oh man, and they brought him back, and they still didn't use him. They still didn't sit them use them right. But that's what I'm saying, man. That's the thing about what you're talking about. Put your money in other investments, start a business, invest in Rob Van Dam owned the comic book store, open a CBD business, do something that brings in that revenue continuously. So even if you get released, you go, I'm good. And instead of saying, yo, man, I'm sorry, dog, you gotta let go. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm happy, man. I got paper. You know what I'm saying? Half these motherfuckers buy big houses. And I'm saying, let's say the guarantee was $100,000 a year, but then they get the percentage of the gate, the teacher sales, and all this stuff. But then they making all this money, but they're buying outside of their means. I'll take all that money that I made, the side money, invest it, put it to the side, and just survive off my $100,000 and live a normal life. You know what I'm saying? That's the smart thing to do. But these cats don't. These young bucks, they just. And again, I'm not trying to preach like an old man, but the thing is that I've seen a lot of top stars like Hercules Hernandez, Jimmy Snukas, that don't. And I hate. I'm not knocking them. It's just that they didn't have any money at the end of the day when I was on tour with them on these indie shows. Yeah. And they don't have nothing. And that's sad.
It's sad, man. And there's a lot of pro athletes who do the same shit. They get their first or their second contract, and then they just like, all right, it's going to last forever. And guess what? It doesn't. And then they end up 30, 32 years old, broke, working at fucking Publix or 7-Eleven or some shit because they buy in 15 cars and 5 houses, getting 3 chicks pregnant. Now you got, child support for 3 different chicks, 3 alimony payments or whatever. Yo, stack your money. This isn't going to last forever.
I agree, man. I mean, I be joking with Nana. Me and him be standing side by side. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Hey, aren't you Angel? Nah, son. But hey, man. I mean, I'm not trying to wish them best of luck in future endeavors, but I hope they'll bounce back, which they will. I mean, there's other organizations out there, and just go overseas, man. Just make that money because you can make a lot of money on the indies if you do it right.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You definitely can. Yep.
Glenn, come on.
All right. Moving on to the show we originally had before all the releases and everything happened today. First topic, Lars Sullivan is actually getting into boxing.
Ooh.
So just touching on that real quick. So Killian Dane is like 6'1", 6'2", white guy, hairy, right?
Yeah.
With hair. Lars is the same person without hair.
Pretty much, yeah.
The same person, right? So much. If you don't know what to do, and I forgot who was there first. Maybe Lars Sullivan was there first. I don't know. But they're the same fucking person. Why are you hiring 2 of the same people?
I couldn't answer that. I mean,
it's like crazy. Then it comes to find out Lars Sullivan has, mental health issues. So he either quit or got fired a year or 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Then they hired him back, and then he left again, right? So clearly he's just not right for whatever reason, right? But they're hiring all these people just to get him, just to be fucking greedy, like the fucking Yankees.
Yeah.
Dude, Lars Sullivan, I don't care what anybody says, he's soft. The dude is a soft because he's overly sensitive. All these things I've been hearing that I have mental problems. My dog has mental problems. But I got to push forward. And he broke his he broke his leg. Sorry about that. But you could just tell he was just like like a big old kid. Yeah. He's just a big old baby, man. And again, I'm not knocking him. It's just that's how I see it.
Yeah, he was probably one of those dudes who wouldn't have cut wrestling school in the 80s or early 90s. He just wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it through House of Hardcore.
That dude, the only reason they hired him is because of what he looked like. I mean, he's ugly. He looked like the dude from 300, Leonidas. Raise your shield. Raise your shield, Leonidas. He's like with that big old fucked up eye. But I mean, because he had that big old, what's that dude from Goonies? Chunk? Sloth.
Sloth, that's
Sloth,
it.
Sloth.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what I was going to say too.
Yeah, he had this big old Neanderthal looking look, which is a great look, and he could have made a lot of money because he looked. Yeah. He didn't look like the average Joe. Like you said, there's a lot of angels out there. He had that look that it was unique. Yeah, but he just pussied out.
So now he's going to try and get to boxing, and you really got to have heart and soul in boxing. You're going to get your head knocked off, literally.
Dude, I'll watch it just to get him lit up. I would just watch it just do.
Apparently he's going to be doing bare knuckle boxing. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Ain't going to hurt his looks.
No. I mean, like you said, he's ass ugly. Like, it's like, whatever. Like some guy was bragging about him saying he was 32 years old and he's like a 330 pounder. Like, you don't see that in boxing. And I'm like, yeah, you don't.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah. Let me explain something to you. Just because he looks what he looks like and he's big like he is, remember, Bob Sapp was a beast and he got lumped up too when he was doing other things too. So just because he's a monster doesn't mean he got a solid, good chin on him and doesn't matter, man. And I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying don't take that look and that size like he's the end all be all because he might get knocked out in the first round, But you know what, Meg? I could see you, knuckling it up with him.
Yeah, I do a little something.
There you go.
Like a front, I ain't gonna box. Now I'm a jiu-jitsu dude, so we get on the floor. It's a wrap. But he connects with one. He may,
I'm sure Sullivan's done a lot of things on the floor. I'm sure everybody's heard about that kind of stuff. But
well, we can't say that on Twitch. This is a proper show.
I mean, get your money the way you want to get it. I mean,
Oh, would you do it?
No.
Well, get your money how you want to get it.
How you get it.
Yo, I just want to know, when you get hit in the stomach and real hard and you fart and it goes, but since he's been doing that, maybe it goes because it's so loose.
you hear people on the crowd. What's that whistling sound?
Like, what's that noise? It's like letting out a bag of Doritos.
Oh, shit.
Lays ain't the only thing that's got a lot of air in their bags.
Today's a good day.
Oh my god!
But go ahead, man.
Boogie. Yeah, Boogie would kill that dude.
Oh shit, man!
Kill that dude.
Oh, hey, Mega, this is for you, brother.
Look, Joe, Yankees fucking suck a big fat one. Yankees suck.
Yeah, but go ahead, Glenn.
All right, next one. Next, we got a fan attacks Charlie Haas at a wrestling show.
I did see that video, man. That shit was off the chain. Sometimes that's part of the business, man. Like the old 1970s, man, back in the Memphis area when fans used to jump over the barrier and you'd be afraid to get stabbed or shot. I mean, that's how wrestling was. I mean, but I saw the video. Charlie Haas, well, no, he got knocked first, and then somebody knocked the other guy down. But anyway, go ahead, Mega. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was gonna say I was what do you call it? We was at a show. Carino had a show years ago, and it was SATs and somebody, and some dude jumped the guardrail and tried to go after. I forgot. I don't know if it was Joel or Jose, but it was just like, well, me, and we just all like beat the shit out of that person. And it's like, yo, these fans, like whether they drunk or whatever, or they feel like they got something to prove, they're like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a shot. And then it's just like, the rules are out the window. Once you cross that guardrail,
hell yeah. It's like that. It's like I'm not trying to make fun of it, but it reminds me like that little kid that fell in the gorilla cage and the gorilla just kept dragging him around.
Yeah,
but then he hurt him.
yeah.
Man, you jump over that barrier, I'll be grabbing your leg.
Yep.
Filling the post. Just lumping them up. Fair game, man. Don't go in the gorilla cage.
Fair game. It's fair game.
I remember
one time there was one time when there was an overseas tour in WWE and some fan jumped the guardrail, hopped in the ring. I forgot what it was. This one referee fucked him up. I don't know if it was Kyoto.
The Steve Austin one. Because I know that ref was lumping him up too. While Triple H was giving him
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
I don't get it, man. I don't get how people just think like you could jump that guardrail and there's no repercussions. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, man. Because like I said, I had many experiences of people jumping over the guardrail and dude, no hesitation. Well, technically, DeVito's always setting it off first. I get like, what the hell is this dude doing? And now suddenly, like, boom, DeVito out of left field just cracks him one. And then I go, I guess this is my job now. And then we just start lumping them up. But fans got to be careful, man. I mean, what do you think will happen? I'm sorry, but before we get to what do you think will happen if a fan jumped over the rail with this cancel culture and all this other stuff, and a fan jumped over the rail and we boom hit him hard and he died?
Yeah. Good.
What do you think might happen?
Somebody's getting sued.
Yeah.
Even though
honestly, I guess it would depend on if and this probably doesn't even happen anymore, but if the states are regulated and there's a sports commission, I guess that would come into play. But and if it's some backwoods show, or if it's like CZW Tournament of Death where you just out in the woods.
But do you think they're going to be
but if it's sanctioned and you got to pay a commission for it and they jump the guardrail, I think you got to be covered somehow. And if he dies, I mean, this is going to sound fucked up, but you shouldn't have hopped the guardrail because you don't know. Like if I'm a fan, right? I said, they go to Baldies, right? I think I'm gonna fuck Angel up. Like, what if Angel right before that had a fight with his girl, his mom's, his kid, and is in a fucked up mood? Right?
Oh yeah.
And then I go in there and it's just like, I'm fuck up Angel, and Angel like, you know what? Takes out all his frustration on me. That's not Angel's fault. That's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I crossed the line. Angel didn't cross the line, so I gotta pay for it.
But what's funny is no, go ahead, finish what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say, and if it leads to, God forbid, I don't want nobody to die if this is stupid. But if me doing something wrong, if I'm doing something I shouldn't do, then I gotta pay the price. The guardrail is there for a reason.
Yep.
You stay on your side, I'll stay on my side.
See, but the thing is this, how people nowadays, he should have not hit him. He should have held him down. He's a wrestler. Mega knows jujitsu. He could have put him in a hold instead of knocking him out and putting him in a coma and stuff like that. Me, I would have went under the ring, pulled out a blonde wig, stand there like Drago.
He dies. Remember a few years ago when the tennis player, what was homegirl's name? The fan had a knife or some shit. I forgot who it was, but you don't know if somebody's coming in the ring, right? And they got a knife in their back pocket, and they're like, "Yo, Angel tried to talk to my girl last week.
Right,
I'm gonna go do something." You don't know. You gotta defend yourself. You gotta protect yourself.
That's right. And Louis, Grimes didn't get hit with a battery. He got hit in the mouth with a golf ball.
Oh,
because just to tell Louis, when we were at in Wichita, I was cutting a promo. And I looked at Grimes, and he was just standing there like a tough dude. I'm not making fun of him. He was like, yeah. And then I cut my promo, and that split second, I turned at him again. He's like this. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? He goes, I got hit in the mouth with a golf ball. So, true story, bro. I'm surprised his teeth didn't get knocked out because a golf ball is pretty hard, especially when you beam it, But
the one that surprised me the most with a fan coming into the ring was I guess WWE was overseas also, and Randy Orton was on the second rope taunting, just playing to the crowd, and he got reamed right in the nuts by a fan. And I was like,
and he sold it thinking it was one of the boys.
Yeah, he did, but good on him. But at the same time, I'm like, this guy's got balls, no pun intended. But I'm just like, there's no way in hell I'd do something like that.
I know, man. I mean, but you know, like I said, you just got to be careful with fans. But I expect it. You know, I mean, it's part of the business.
Graf, that's it. Steffi Graf. That's for Graf.
Oh, see, that's what we got Chung for, man. He's
Yes,
you know, once he gets a couple beers, all that knowledge comes out of his head. You know. But yeah, man, you got to be careful with the fans, but you always got to be aware of your surroundings. You know, that's the old pro wrestler mindset. You always got to look over your shoulder, make sure that nothing's popping off. You can't get comfortable. Do you think I leave my refrigerator open when I know Glenn is there? I always look, make sure that he's not in that fridge eating my last fucking ho-ho. What the fuck you doing?
You got to make sure your baby oil is locked.
Oh, God. I know. You know.
Well, that smooth body, Glenn, you know.
Dude, you should shave it. You should shave it, bro. It looks like a... Dude, shave it. It'll look like the bottom of a fucking walrus.
I'm gonna look like a fucking.
You could be the new Otis.
I'm gonna look like a discounted Big Dick Johnson from when they used him in DX. I ain't gonna have.
Oh, dude, we should do that on this episode. Of
yes, we should do that. Yes,
Big Dick Sexton.
Yes,
we're definitely gonna do that.
We're doing
that. That'd be awesome with baby oil.
God damn it.
You know,
gotta do it.
If you don't want to use baby oil, I gotta deal with some tabbouleh oil. That's a different, you know, different times made out of plum juice. So
anything to get me shirtless and lubed up for Angel.
Oh, absolutely. With those big pepperoni nipples. The
Crisco Kid. The Crisco Kid. I love it.
I love it.
Anyway, man, keep going, Sexton, man. This
all
is
right. Okay. All right. Next one up. Ryback posts his driver's license and search for a Twitter verification.
What?
Yep, Ryback.
Yeah. So I saw this, right?
Ryback's lost it. Yeah. I think he's lost it.
So normally I'd be like, yo, who cares about a check mark? Who gives a shit, right? And you're crazy. But the dude has 1.4 million followers. 1.4.
Yeah.
I thought it was some type of rule that anybody over like 1 million has to get verified.
I thought that was the case, but I could be wrong.
Clearly, somebody at Twitter verified doesn't like him or got some shit with him. But I don't understand it. It's just crazy. You know, I normally, you know, who cares? But he does have 1.4 million followers, and somebody's probably after him or fucking has something against him. I don't know.
Fuck him. You know.
But whatever.
And then that's good. Yeah, everybody remembers Randy Orton. You know, I was gonna mention you, but we just kept talking. But yo, thanks for being a fan and watching the show. You know, definitely keep those comments coming in.
Yeah, thank you. Even though you have to hear Angel talking about lubing me up shirtless.
She probably thinks it's entertaining. You know. I mean, Pierce. You know, Pierce likes it because in Australia he'll put you on the Barbie. All greased up. Hey, mate, look at this thing go here. I don't know how to speak Australian, but nice. You know. But anyway, but yeah, man. I mean, right back, bro. That dude is. I mean, he made his money. That's why he could chip his teeth. He don't care, man. He got it. That's the one thing. Once you make that paper, once you know you're like, yo, I don't have to work anymore. Yeah. Fuck it. I could say whatever I want. I got back shit crazy. And you know, see, you got the fans.
We could probably sell it.
Look, now, motherfucker. Now he wants to. Look at that, bro. Oh,
look at that.
I wish this was a hand. You know, but it's my arrow, my cursor, just rubbing on your chest, just letting you know. Anyway,
well, I can't see the cursor, so I was trying to figure out.
I know. I was just trying to put.
Why would you want it to be a hand?
Make that money, bro.
Oh, make that money,
right?
Lars. Hey, wow. I'll pay. Hey, you could do something with Lars.
No,
you could.
No,
bum bellies, brother.
No. Oh, that's fine. No. Megan's like, yeah, get in there. Get in that ring with them, damn it.
But yeah, Ryback, and we started supplement company after he got released, and he's doing good. He's just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Thanks, Blue Eye.
He's like,
she wants to buy some of those pictures to support the show. I'm gonna get some 8x10s. Pierce, get it done. Did you hear Pierce this? Like, did you see that thing he said when Mega was like, yo, I forgot what he said. He goes, don't worry, Angel will send you the link. Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch?
Yes,
I was like, that's what I got Glenn for.
That's what I got Glenn.
But Glenn's like, I don't have access. He plays that card.
I don't.
He's like, what do I have to do it? You know,
It's like
we had it for 600 years. Why not one more day?
Glenn was busy trying to get his
no, just kidding.
Trying to get his Crisco game on.
No, I'm not. Nah, but I was just joking. I don't mind sending that out, but I like to give Pierce shit. But
definitely.
This is that low rider. Maybe me and him can swap picks.
Sweet Jesus.
What?
Look at that. There you go, brother.
On a show, on a podcast? Is that even possible?
Let me write down that blue brandy eye. Okay.
Blue eye brandy.
Okay, let me look that up on my Instagram. No, just kidding. look at Louis, bro. Oh my God.
I love blue eye brandy.
Look, now he has to sit at his desk, lift his belly, put that fucking tabbouleh oil in, to rub one off.
like, do I have to act like Kamala? Okay, damn it.
There you go.
Oh,
Pick swap with Sexton. That's shoot. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me, sure. I got all this hair, bro. It looks like the bottom of a baboon and shit.
Well, we've seen what I look like with fucking no shirt. It doesn't get any better.
But man, but fuck Ryback, man. It is what it is, bro. He's doing it. He's doing it himself, man.
He's doing himself. What's next, Glenn? What we got up next?
All right. And then we have Strowman getting jacked up for no damn reason. I don't know why. But apparently he's trying to cut.
We're trying to do that.
Oh, blue eye brandy. Oh, yeah. All right.
We got something in the works just to make it funny.
We got something for you. We got
something for you, Brandy.
But anyway, what you were saying, Glenn?
For some odd reason, Strowman is getting jacked. He's, I guess, losing weight, adding more tone to his body. I don't know why. I guess he's.
He was doing that. I think like last year he started to because he's first he was a powerlifter, strong as fuck, and then I think he really got the bodybuilding bug. And then to his credit, you see a lot of guys, whether they're in developmental or whatever, say you got to get your body right. Or guys in the indies, get your body right, come back in 6 months, come back where you is. This guy was signed, getting the push, and said, I want to get my body even tighter because that's what he wanted to do for himself. It wasn't because of an extra push. He wanted to do it, and that's his passion. So he got released. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. He probably was somebody who saved up his money and said, you know what? I'm going to chill and compete in a couple bodybuilding shows for the next 6 months, a year. And people will come, I don't know if it was AEW or somebody else, but people will come bat down his door.
Yeah.
And he's somebody who's going to get in even better shape, aesthetically, kick some ass wherever it is, and then he'll be back there in like a year and a half. No doubt.
But that's the funny thing, because think about it. You have to get your body right. Even though you're getting a push, you got to make sure you're on point. Because look at Jinder Mahal. When he was doing 3MD, I'm not saying he was garbage. Yeah, but he was, he was on point. Right. They let him go, and he got his body right, and then Vince is like, because Vince is a mark for bodies. I'm not saying he's gay or anything. He is a huge mark for physical. He's a physical performance looking guy. Yep. And I know Braun was doing that just to, get him to he's selling himself, man. He's marketing himself to Vince to say, yo, this is my heavyweight champion. He has the body. And just because he got fired doesn't mean he needs to fall off, because if he falls off, that's when they say, oh, man, see, if you would have kept your body right, we would have called you back. But now you look sloppy. Yeah, that's just how it is, man. You just got to keep it on point. She says he's been doing that since last year, and you're right, and absolutely. He's been working hard at it, but I still won't pay him $20,000 to show his fat face on an Indy card. That motherfucker better be doing backflips, shooting fucking spearmint gum out of his ass, and fucking
go on Glenn's belly.
All that stuff, bro. I gotta get my 20 grands worth, not just like standing there.
If I'm a promoter, if I got 20 grand, I'm calling Steve Austin.
Yeah. Because and I know Steve Austin.
First of all, when it was old school, but back when Mikey Whipwreck had QWA with Harry, he said he can get Steve Austin, right? But he wanted, I think, either 10 or 15 grand. And this was in 2002, 2003, right? Mm-hmm. So he can probably get Steve Austin now for 10 or 15 grand. I know you could get a real superstar for 20 grand. You could probably get him for 15 grand, i.e. a Sting before AEW, or Sting, Steve Austin.
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Like, I'm not giving Braun, and he probably did that because he doesn't want to be bothered with indies.
And that's the thing. I'm not knocking Braun Strowman. It's just that he's limited, bro. He's limited,
right?
He just does like spears and choke slams. I mean, he doesn't do anything like, yo, dude, we gotta get him here. Did you see last week's show where he fucking did a 450 splash outside the ring, especially at his weight? No, it's just he's just a beast, and that's all he is.
And to be honest, he can't. I mean, I've never worked him, obviously. I know he can go, but I could pretty much bet my life he can't go 30 minutes or have a indie competitive 30-minute match. So why would I pay you 20 grand? You're not going to bring in that gate. Nobody wants to see Braun Strowman like that. I'm sorry.
Dude, if I was in my prime and I wrestled him at an indie show, I will make him earn that $20 million just like Steve Regal did with Goldberg. I'll blow him up. Boom, boom, pull him back in, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing Johnny, boom, suplex, boom.
Suplex.
I go to top row, elbow, Buto, get up, chop.
It's crazy.
Just, you know, I mean, he will earn that 20,000. He's not gonna do a 5-minute match or 10-minute match thinking like, oh, I'll go in, choke slam you. You come back, you come back a little bit and then I'll cut you off and choke. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, we'll do that. Then keep him in the ring for 20, 30 minutes. You know. But you're right, man. He doesn't want to be bothered. That's all he's saying.
He don't want to be bothered. Yep.
I mean, hell, he could have just said it just to get people off his back. Which, hey, good for him. Hey, if you don't want to be bothered, that's a good way to do it.
That means he has money, man. That means he has no worries.
Yep.
He's like a Lion King. No worries. Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, that's why we're seeing him out. That's why we're seeing him out like in the middle of a flipping sidewalk, taking a shower with Mojo Raleigh.
He's just trying to do that. He's just trying to do that, you know, build up his social media, you know, get a lot of followers, you know, doing crazy stuff besides wrestling.
Right.
You know. So, you know, so what else is popping off?
We got something sad. Paul Orndorff's health is declining. It's been
I saw that.
all over the place on social media. I think he's suffering from dementia, and it's really getting to him. It just sucks to see.
Damn, that sucks.
It really does.
You know, the funny thing is that his son even admitted on when he filmed them saying that, you know, he thinks that his father's dementia is due from CTE, you know, from the years of wrestling. And again, CTE is still so brand new that we don't know what. I mean, I might have it. You know, all those chair shots that I get. There's times I sit there and go, "What the fuck is this? Oh, shit's a pen." You know, I mean,
for real, 100.
No, I mean, seriously, there's times I'm like, I forget certain things. Like one time I was looking at something and I go, "How the hell you spell achieve?" And I saw it how you spell it, and I still was like, "That don't look right." So I was like freaking out. And I mean, you know,
have you ever like been with like a relative or older relative or whatever, and they call you Angel, and they call you like whatever, Glenn, and they're like, "No, I'm Angel." Like I've been talking to my mom, and she called me by my brother's name. I'm like, "Yo, what's wrong with you, B?" She said, "Oh, I mean Chris, right? Or Mega, so whatever. Chris, my name's Chris. Fuck it, right?" So legit, this year I've noticed, like I'll be like talking to somebody, and I'll be like, "What's your name again?" "Oh yeah, Angel." Or I'll be like, "Yo, Glenn, da 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 da," and he'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "I meant Angel." Like, and it partially, I think part of it is age. I'm getting up there, and I know I've had 4 concussions, and that's probably nothing compared to a majority of guys, especially guys who are in ECW. But to your point, like we don't know enough about CTE. I have no idea.
Yeah. You know,
like,
I mean, I got a attorney called me one time that was suing WWE for the CTE because a lot of guys were doing, you know, a class action lawsuit in regards to that. Right. And they were telling me, you know, due to the fact that WWE took over ECW, he is liable, and he's liable for the, you know, the injuries and stuff. So are you interested in being a lawsuit? And I'm keeping it 100. I would get any money in it at the end of this. He goes, yeah, but Angel, you need to sign these documents saying that if you died before this case is over, we could take your brain and slice it open to see what kind of damage it did. So I told I said, okay, I'll signed it because I'm looking at that money, bro. Yep. So then I was just like, as soon as I signed it, send it off, I told my girl, yo, as soon as I die, You take me to that crematorium ASAP.
ASAP.
You know, because I mean, I don't know how I don't have that much in the dome, but I wanted to take it. And you know what? And you're right. It is very sad. You know, it is very sad when your favorite stars are just deteriorating and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, Angel, let me ask you a question. How many times have you worked balls, Mahoney, or did you work balls?
A lot of times, man. And my head is, but you know what? I worked him a lot, but he used to get mad because when I used to take the chair shots, I used to put like
Lou got something for you. Lou got something for you. Because he ain't talking about me, son. I know you ain't talking about me, so you're my Angel.
That motherfucker. Dude, you ever see Mega, you remember the old Godzilla movies?
Yeah.
Remember Gazuki?
Yeah.
Remember his son, the little pasty Gazuki? That's Louis, that little fat motherfucker. Until he catches my ass. Like if anybody doesn't know, look at the old Godzilla movies and look out for Gazuki, his son, and you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
KINGPIN approved. You're right. Dementia is no joke.
Dementia sucks, man.
No joke.
It sucks.
But I mean, that's the sad thing. His son was like, hey, Dad, you know who I am? And he's like, you could tell, no, he didn't. But he was like, yeah. Then he was giving him salt packets and pepper packets.
Yeah.
And then he was eating the peppers. And he's like, Dad, you're eating pepper. Dude, that's sad, man, because, you're not the man. I mean, you're just a shell of the man you used to be, and that's not who you are. So it's kind of heartbreaking when you see a person that's so strong and vibrant, beat the shit out of Van Vader butt naked in flip-flops without any hesitation. And then I saw an interview just recently that he did at Hannibal TV, and he didn't remember that. He didn't remember the Vader thing. He just said, "Oh yeah, boys good." He didn't, because I saw two interviews. One he mentioned it, and he was fully like coherent, knew everything what happened, and then the other one was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know what really happened." Like it was like he couldn't remember much.
Yeah. Did you see? Not that I'm gonna switch subject a little bit. I'm gonna like switch lanes for a little bit. You see Steve McMichael and how he looks?
Oh yeah,
man. He got that was a Lou
Gehrig's disease.
Lou Gehrig's disease, man.
Yeah, he looks like damn.
Picture if you get both.
Oh,
I'll be in tears, man. I feel bad for him, man.
I feel bad, man.
Especially a beast that he was, and now he's like real skinny and stuff. That is just not
I think he lost movement in one of his limbs. I can't remember though.
See, and that's just a sad thing. And again, I wish I want to say speedy recovery, but the situation with Lou Gehrig's disease. I mean, right now is untreatable, and hopefully, I would just wish him the best. Hopefully he gets through it. Hopefully, I mean, but
it's just sad all around.
With Michael, man, just hey.
But something funny.
Get better.
This is good shit. I laughed my ass off when I saw this. So Virgil charged Brooke Hogan $20 for a selfie.
The dude's broke.
Then turned around and said $30 for an autograph.
That dude is beyond delusional. He is just like, I want to cut his brain open. That dude's crazy.
Do you think he's doing it out of straight shoot, or you think he's like doing it out of a rib just to get publicity and just be like, I didn't really charge you $20 and $30 and stuff?
I want to say he didn't charge her 20, but the story is funny at least.
Right. I don't think he actually charged her, but he probably was like, "Hey, you mind throwing me $20?" Because he's broke.
Yeah, but I mean, he's real. Not tight, but he's tight with Hogan. And then, I could hear it like, and I know when Hogan found out, and, he probably has that motherfucker on his phone and with the fucking, Real American ringtone. Oh, shit, Hogan's calling me. Brother, what the fuck you charging my fucking daughter for, you fucking motherfucker? I mean, Chung used to go up and down the road with Virgil, man, buy his coffee, massage his feet. I mean, I heard stories about that. Louis told me that.
Oh, God. What is this?
That's awesome. There you go. The Sexton T-shirt.
It's cut off my head.
That. Oh, we're not looking at your head, man. We're looking at that pasty body, bro. It looks like when I open you know what it looks like when I open the top of Fluffernutter.
It's supposed to be like one of those tuxedo shirts,
Thanks, Preston.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Love
it. Absolutely. Oh my God, that's awesome, man.
That's good.
We can get those shirts made, man. You can make it like the tuxedo shirt, like you said. Just kind of whole gimmick.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't have like the fake hair on it. You can just like rub it and like
I'll put real hair, man, right through the.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, she feels for Steve.
Yeah.
Ric Flair has been seeing. Yeah, Ric Flair has been seeing him a lot. I saw that on the news. I mean, yeah, absolutely, man. That's just heartbreaking.
Sad, yeah, it's one thing, guys, get fucked up or die from cocktails or steroids or whatever, but shit like that is sad, man. It really is.
Yeah. I saw that Scott Hall thing. He said, laid him on his back. That's when you could recognize him on the action figure.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. Well, wow, man, that's crazy, man. But I just hope like I said, when you see your idols like Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, which Arn Anderson's not sick, but when you have this vision of what your favorite hero looks like, like Magnum TA. Look at Magnum TA. Had a great body before the car crash. And now you see him now. Yeah, I know he's old, but he's just his arms all fucked up, his legs fucked up. Lex Luger. I mean, I wasn't a Lex Luger fan, but he's like, smoked. Looked like he smoked out.
Yep. It's sad.
It's sad.
It's really sad. It's crazy.
That's like seeing Sexton like 90 pounds. I'd be like, oh my God. He'd be like the guy from Thinner.
Yeah, people would fucking fall over if I lost a ton of weight.
That what?
I said people would fall over if they saw me lose a ton of weight.
Dude, if I saw you lost a ton of weight and you was without a shirt, I'd be like, oh my God, a Slender Man. This fucking Slender Man coming into my house. No, it's me, fucking Glenn. Get away. Big old bony fingers coming at me.
Like, shit, that's even more terrifying. Get out of here.
Look like Mark. Was it not Mark Wahlberg? The other Wahlberg was in the Sixth Sense when nobody knew it was him, all naked and skinny in the fucking doorway.
Oh, Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah,
Donnie Wahlberg. Yeah,
he was all skinny and shit. Nobody knew it was fucking him and shit. But anyway, man, let's get off this sad topic, man. What else is what you got?
All right, moving on from Virgil and the sad topics, we have the Hell in a Cell botch with Charlotte Flair. That was a shit show.
Yeah, when she kicked the air.
And also, people are upset that she's actually getting another shot at the women's championship at Money in the Bank.
Go ahead, Mega. You take this.
Fuck them people. So one, the botch. Like, it's crazy how when something looks perfect, you get criticized. That doesn't look real. But when you miss a kick, if you're in a fight, you're gonna miss some punches and some kicks. It's gonna happen, right? So who gives a shit? It's not a botch. Whatever. Shut the fuck up. And then people getting upset. You know what? So the fuck what? Okay, there's two things. One, I'm sure they try to keep her happy because her honeyboo left. Got released, whatever, to keep her happy. But two, and more importantly, she draws money. The woman is great, and she draws. She can work. She has a personality.
She has a body.
She has a body. She can work her ass off. She got her tits done. She got her lips done. She's an amazing worker, and she draws. Whether she's a heel or a face, people want to see her. So you know what? I could give a fuck about X girl and giving her a shot because it's her turn. No, Charlotte draws money, and at the end of the day, it's about the business and making money. And Charlotte will be on top forever because she's great.
Dude, I mean, she's an extraordinary athlete, like you said. I mean, amazing body. Dude, I just want to just one night with her will be my caveat, man. Is just to see her orgasm to go woo. Woo. I'd be like, it's over. Woo. It's over, brother. I can die right now. I lived the life, you know.
Like I know there's other people deserving, but it's about making money. And I'm gonna just say, like, whoever. I'm gonna throw whoever. Give me a name. Like
what? Like Paige?
Not Paige. Like whatever. Alexa Bliss. I'm trying to throw fucking somebody out there. Just any old random woman.
Bailey?
Bailey, right? She's great too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Bailey's great, and she's up on Smack, and she's like high up on the SmackDown chair, right? But say like she's in the picture, and down, Brandy. I'm part Spanish. That's a lie, but whatever. So Bailey's up there, right? But you say a woman who's just like teetering mid card, and it's just there for like fluff, right?
Yeah.
You know, like Oscar was kind of like he was high, then she was like teetering for a while, then let's bring her back up, right? you can't necessarily draw big money with these women. Now, granted, you could say some of it is because they're teetering in mid-card for so long. But Charlotte is, no matter what she's doing, she's always up here. She's always seen as a star. No matter what she's doing, she's a star. And right now, money's in the tank. You know, they're going to get back on tour. And this Peacock I know they got money from Peacock, but they got to boost those stocks. And you got to bring in money. The name of the game is business. And
now another girl.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Real quick. Well, you guys both Charlotte part. Tamina Snuka, right. She's a beast too, man, and she should get a push too, because I see her. She's a solid worker. But anyway, back to Charlotte. I didn't want to cut you off. I just wanted to bring up Tamina.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, I mean, you got to use these people while they're hot, and I'm saying use on purpose. You're using them to make money. And although other women may deserve that a chance or that opportunity, you got to ride that wave. And Charlotte's going to be on this same wave for like 5, 6, 7 years. It's just true. Like, you know, like Mandy Rose is a good example. She was like here, and then she kind of like teetered. Then they put her, you know, she was on a tag team with Sonya Deville. Then they broke them up. Sonya had her thing, and now she's with Dana Brooke, and they're like, whatever, right? Now, they could push Mandy Rose, right? But she doesn't have Charlotte's skill, in-ring capability. She can't talk like Charlotte, right? And she just doesn't have – I mean, she's fine. Mandy Rose is fine as hell. But Charlotte is the complete package. And
you said package.
Yeah.
No, Charlotte is the complete package, man. I mean, I'm not knocking her.
She just draws. Everybody wants to see her. And she can work with anybody. She's great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't knock her, man. She's top of the line, man. She's the pedigree of professional wrestling right now.
First and foremost, I think above that, first she could draw, but that's a 1A. But at 1B, they want to keep her happy.
And you know that they're gonna let her go, because as soon as she finishes her 90-day no completes clause, she'll be like in ROH and AEW in a heartbeat.
AEW in a heartbeat. They'd fire half that roster to afford her.
She says she's your girl, man. She's like a spokesman, brand blue eyes.
Come on, I got love for you too, Randy. Actually, she's not my girl.
Oh, then who is your girl?
Fuck. Damn, I can't think. I see her face right in front of me.
I've never heard of that name before in my life. I don't know.
No. Hold on. Get
the boss. The boss. You.
No.
Mae Young.
Oh,
yo, Mae Young can take a bump, yo.
Oh yeah, she could take it. You know,
Mae Young can run. Liv Morgan, that's it. Liv Morgan. I got the biggest crush on Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, hell yeah.
Like she's great. She's great. Let me take that back.
Sexy, who's your girl?
I actually like
Morgan fan.
I love Becky Lynch. I actually like her. She's cool.
I like Becky Lynch.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is pretty cool.
I like Becky Lynch. And before she got that real big push, I was a big Becky Lynch fan. And then when Nia Jax snuffed her and she had a bloody nose, I was like, yeah, that's a bad chick right there. Bad chick. You better push this chick to the fucking moon. And that whole the man shit, it's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, I agree 100%. You know, I'll go with Paige, because she could do a good video.
She could do.
She did a 3-way dance that was like 5 stars.
She even had the title on the line on one video too.
There you go. So you know, I'll put her on top of that list of Mount Rushmore of bitches.
Mount Rushmore, yeah.
You know, I can say that on Twitch, right?
I think we can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're not saying nothing negative, so I mean.
Yeah. And Pierce Austin, you know, man, what's that? What's that in that picture? Is that one of those eBay belts? Anyway.
He'd be like, no, mate, that's my CZW World Championship. Don't talk about
that's my Dingo Wrestling Championship. You know, I'd be wrestling Aborigines in the dark.
Oh wow!
You know, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I
You
don't know
think
why.
Nana can wrestle in the dark? Angel?
No, what did I? What?
You think you think Nana can wrestle in the dark?
Oscar's badass too. I love Oscar too.
Man, as long as he doesn't smile and open his eyes, man, he has a winning chance.
He's got to win a chance, right? Yeah, he's got to win a chance.
Darkness. I love Nana, man. I can't believe I know that dude since he was 16 years old, bro. Now I'm gonna be 50 and
damn, you know him since he was light skinned.
Yeah, right. He aged like a ripe banana. Got dark like a banana, brother. Yeah, that's awesome. But she said Oscar's badass.
Oscar is badass. I do like Oscar too.
You like
Oscar's
Oscar?
good.
Oh yeah, I love Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of
From
all the
what
Japanese,
perspective?
Just
What do you
being
mean
a
by
bad.
like? Yeah.
but is
Just
that the only Japanese wrestler, female wrestler you know? Like if you compared it to all the top stars in Japan, do you consider her to be one of the top stars, or are you just saying that because she's
not
in WWE?
the top stars.
Name another Japanese wrestler.
Okay, you got me there. Smart ass.
I'm just saying. I mean, you're like, oh, she's good, but you haven't compared it to nobody.
I get it. But I mean, for her to go to NXT and WWE, I think she's really good. That's just
she's
seeing
really
it.
But she's good. She's good.
She's really
good. She's good. I'm just messing with you because you sometimes you got to compare them to other athletes and stuff. But she's one of the top
really
dogs.
good. No, she is.
What
but
else?
But from a business perspective, how much her draw capacity is limited. She doesn't speak that great English.
Yeah, true.
So how can I send her on TV shows and news things and whatever? It's limited. Charlotte, you can put her anywhere and keep it at 100 like we do.
But look at the great Khali. That motherfucker didn't speak a lick of shit, but the only reason they kept him is because India.
900 million people in India, right?
But she could be the spokesman for the female Japanese wrestlers. I mean, there are females out there that love wrestling too in Japan. She could have been a spokesman.
True.
Just send her ass to Japan.
Right. But the only thing is, India was an untapped market. So let me just get somebody and tap India. That's why all these companies now are like, if you call HR, you get, hello, how can I help you? Everybody's in fucking India, right?
First of all, you don't want to tap
Japan,
nothing in India right now. With that coronavirus, so fuck that.
But Japan's been a wrestling haven for years.
Yeah.
So Vince is probably just looking at her as like, let me just get this great worker who's in Japan, bring her over, blah, 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 blah. Or not even Vince, Hunter, right? But her earning capacity is limited because she doesn't speak that good English, right? But you got Charlotte, and let's keep it 100. I mean, would you want to have a 5'10" blonde white chick as your spokesperson? A Japanese chick who doesn't speak that great English, or a black woman, or a Spanish woman? I mean, I know it's 2021, damn it, 2022. But in some circles in corporate America, white is right.
No, I agree with you. But
Charlotte
the thing
checks
is,
all the boxes.
Yeah, but the thing is, and I agree with you 100%. But there's guys like Shinsuke Nakamura, who's a hell of an athlete.
Great, amazing.
He was growing large when they were doing his music with the violins and stuff like that. And at that time when he was fresh, they could have pushed it to the hilt, but no, they pulled the rug from under him.
They pulled the rug from under him. Yeah.
Look at black athletes. I mean, I'm talking like the Bobby Lashleys. I'm talking about the Kofi Kingstons. We never do a long reign. I mean, now that Bobby Lashley, let's just take a look at it. Maybe it might happen, but we never get a long reign, and we never get a second title run. Everybody who has like 16, 10, 9 heavyweight championships is white. There you go.
White. Yep.
Because they don't think we could hold the ball.
They don't think we can. Yep.
Now we could hold the bag of cotton, but we can't hold the ball. That's when you make that. That's when you make that face.
Look at this.
What face?
Brandy, you don't love me no more. Brandy doesn't love me anymore.
Well,
I'm stuck on
Charlotte.
You know why? Because I'm all about money, and Charlotte will make me money.
And her dad is Nature Boy.
Ric Flair.
Yeah, I mean, I think she outshined her brother Reed. I think she outshined David Flair. I mean, her capability blew those guys out the water, because Ric Flair thought usually my son will take the legacy, but that didn't happen. It's his daughter. You know, so
Yeah.
you know. Well, anything else, Glenn? Before we cut
Well,
loose,
we got one more thing.
There we go.
WWE's return to Madison Square Garden, I believe in September-ish, which I think is pretty awesome. Getting back to WWE's coming back to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. It's Madison Square Garden. The Mecca.
But I think it's pretty badass because that means we're going back to normal somewhat, but not really. But
you know, it's funny. Madison Square Garden is the pin. I mean, the seating capacity in Madison Square Garden doesn't even compare to any stadium, the new stadiums that we have now. Right. But no matter what you say, no matter what you do, any wrestler will be like, "Oh my God, I am performing at the Garden. This is where Muhammad Ali fought. You know, this is where all the athletes fought. I mean, this is the cream of the crop. Anybody be like, fuck the MetLife Stadium, fuck this stadium." Yep. Madison Square Garden, bro. If you hit that, you're like, didn't Nana wrestle in Madison Square Garden?
He did, yeah. He did.
So you could, if he, you know, like that's the thing. Like, man, you know what, man, I wrestled at the Garden. That's like, that breathing, like, wow. You know, I never wrestled at the Garden.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you ever did that. Yeah,
no,
I had like
I swept at the Garden, but never. I went there for like interviews for wrestling,
there, right?
But I never wrestled there. You know, that's why I struck my deal to go to Puerto Rico. That's why I went there. I still got the tag, the press pass tag that they slapped on my chest so I could gain access to that thing. At the time, it was WWF, but yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday, man. But yeah, I wish that would have been. That's one of my dreams, you know.
Yeah, I had three. I guess like bucket list wrestling things. One to be on TV, which I did. 2, Wrestling Japan, which I came this close to, and it was a dark match.
Damn, dark match. And 3 was to wrestle in the Garden. I did, Louis.
And like the Garden it's it. If you're a wrestler, no matter where you're from, East Coast, West Coast, South, wherever, it's to wrestle in the Garden. So
and Glenn, have you been to the Garden? Just curious, have you been to New York?
Hell no.
So if you ever get an opportunity,
I want to go. But
no, I mean, when you ever get a chance, get an opportunity, regardless of what it is. And I know Mega's gonna say, but I'm just saying, if you go catch a Knicks game, or a Rangers game or whatever, a wrestling match, just stand in the Garden and just look up and just go.
Or even a concert.
A concert. You could hear the history that went through those walls, bro.
Right.
It's just. I mean, dude, words can't even describe it. That's how it's a wow factor, you know. But man, I mean, we could continue on and on. I mean, you see, this is what I'm talking. When you have a good co-host, Glenn, Mega, an hour goes by super quick.
Yeah,
But first of all, I want to thank the fans. I want to thank Blue Eye Brandy for coming on, and Annette and beloved Abigail and Louis always here. Louis always here. Chung's here. Appreciate the support. Thank you. We will get those Glenn titty pictures.
Yes.
Available soon. And
Brandy, I won't talk about Charlotte anymore, Brandy.
She hates you, man. She's like,
she really hates you.
Now, don't get me wrong. I saw a picture with her, Charlotte, without makeup, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's rough. It's rough.
Mm-hmm.
I had Annette. You'd be good.
Oh, thanks.
Charlotte,
I appreciate it.
You take care of it.
Real quick. You ever see Charlotte when Ric Flair was on Nitro and they panned the crowd?
Yeah.
Whoa. It's a little crazy.
It's night and day. It really is.
It's night and day, man. But I mean, but like I said, man, she's a hell of an athlete. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
But hey, man, since you're today's your first day, man, I want to give Mega the opportunity because I opened it up. You need to close it up. So why don't you give us this the shout out?
So you gotta go to Health Vape. The code is MWA Pod. If you wanna vape health heat. What the fuck? Healthy. You wanna live a healthy lifestyle.
CTE.
Do Health Vape. It's the CTE, and I haven't eaten yet. I've been eating once a day. I'm starving. I'm hungry, and my hawks are on. Eating energy drinks, my drink, and then sleeps. I know Louis has this neighbor, right? And he always wears his sleeves outside, and the old lady across the street loves him in his sleep. So if you want to get that old pussy, can we say pussy?
I don't say why not.
I think so.
If
Like
we
my
can
cat's a
get,
pussy.
oh, true. If you want to get that old cat, that neighbor cat, wear some sleeves.
That kitty cat.
Get that kitty cat, get your sleeves.
Meow.
And you get a discount. Just enter MWA pod for your discount code. So I want to say, guys, it's been a great inaugural show. Hopefully, I got you, Brandy. I got you, Brandy. So speaking of Charles, I know this is my debut on the Killing the Business podcast. It's been great. Angel, you've been great. Glenn, you've been great. But if I can get like my picture on like the fucking promo gimmick, not just Angel.
You will,
nice,
you will, man. We're getting that in the works, man. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, it should be me. It should be me, you, and a can of Crisco, like right on the side.
Hey, man, the Kingpin shares everything, man. This superstar doesn't even exist without you guys, And Mega, you're a bigger superstar than me, man. So I think you should be ahead of the game. I mean, come think of it. Our complexion. Glasses.
Glasses.
Hold on.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
There we are.
There we go. Okay, yeah, I can see it. So, but hey, fans, thank you again. I know we went over 6 minutes over, but we're having fun. We're having a good time, and we appreciate you with all the support. But then definitely check us out next week. We don't know what's going on. Glenn brings up all the information and gives us all that. And like I said, man, if you don't miss next week's show, you always miss this.
If you missed that.
Oh, God.
So let me see.
Kid.
Oh, who's this? Section Brandon says Section should go bald.
I don't know about that.
He does. Stand up. Drop your pants.
No, that would look disturbing.
Just lift up your belly and show your jump. But anyway, guys, go to sleep, man. But yeah, definitely, guys. Hey, again, thank you. We'll see you next week, and we love you all.